I'm being try-hard right now and it's barely moving. I want to say this is like 15, almost 20 pounds right here. I do miss the green, but the gray just hits different, y'all. Oh my god. What's going on, my Moddism? Welcome back to another video. Now, if it's your first time on the channel, you don't know what Moddism is. Moddism is a religion of modding vehicles, but if you want to learn more about that and represent Moddism to the world, be sure to go to moddism.com, link in the description below. Anyways, folks, getting right into it, like I always say, we have a very special vlog today. Decently recently, I wrapped my car. Well, I didn't wrap it. I got it done somewhere in Sweezen City. That was maybe about half a year ago, give or take. And today, I'm going to be taking off the wrap. It has nothing to do with the color. Trust me, I absolutely love the color and I wish I didn't have to take it off. But in case you guys didn't know, wraps are supposed to stay on for about 2 to 3 years with good care. And I've been taking good care of my car, but this one's kind of out of my control. So we got it chilling outside right now. I only have half of the car waxed because I'm going to be filming a video. But basically, this is one of the areas that's already peeling. And this is actually a spot that I had fixed after. The doors, they seem pretty fine. Pop them open, get to the door jamb. We're gonna clean that up because it's peeling off already. Same thing with this part, it was already kind of coming off. The spoiler, this was done by me, so I'm gonna be wrapping it with smarter technique now. But yeah, there's just a lot of band-aid sized patches that I was trying to get registered to WECFest, but because of it I wasn't able to, so that's why I gotta make sure I do a better job and then hopefully we can get registered. But yeah, we're just gonna try to experiment on this and then, you know, do everything that I learned when I was taking my class in Washington. So for those of you who don't know, a couple months ago, I did fly up to Washington to take a class by Avery Dennison. It was taught by Justin Pate and he's like the godfather of all modern wrapping techniques. And I'm gonna be honest, even though the class was 2 days, it was from 8:30 a.m. all the way to 5 p.m. I'd say my confidence level taking on this project is about 7.5, 8 out of 10. Back when I didn't know anything and I was gonna wrap my spoiler, my confidence level was a freaking 2. But also, if you wanna see how the car turns out and if you live in the Bay Area and you're interested in getting your car wrapped, whether that's a full wrap, partial wrap, or you're doing chrome delete, plus cosmetic and performance installs, be sure to follow the Moddism Wraps account because that's where I take all of my appointments. Trust your boy, I do quality work for a pretty good price. So here's the progress for now. Just got the wrap removed from the door handles, but I'm gonna go ahead and remove the wrap from the spoiler because I'm curious to see if I wanna leave it color match or black the next time I wrap my car. Alright y'all, so we're about a couple hours into it. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely underestimated how long this is gonna take. Because so far, all I have done is just the spoiler, and then I unwrapped that part. Got the door handles, and I'm working on these door handles, and next it'll be the gas cap. Low progress check, I reduced the hood to just this little dumpling looking thing, whatever you want to call it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not dumb or anything, I knew this was going to be physical, but I worked out earlier this morning and it feels like another workout. I even got the heat gun right there, but still, look at this. I'm being try-hard right now and it's barely moving. Alright y'all, it's the next day because I was so damn exhausted. But we got the car in this nice, pretty symmetrical two-tone look. Last night I ended up taking off this entire piece and I started working on the door. But man, I'm starting to see the gray back. Oh my god, I miss this color so much. Got the shop dog with us, got the speaker going. About to be a good time. Also, I apologize for not showing much of the unwrapping process. It's just I figured it's gonna be pretty boring because it's literally just me peeling things off. And I didn't want to film a time lapse just because I don't have an SD card that big. But when I wrap the car, I will show you some things. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I've been at it for a couple of days now. The car looks completely different. Let me show you. Okay, Koa, you ready for the reveal? 3, 2, 1, bang! Whoa. Hey, but check it out though. The silver with the chrome, that actually, it's actually kind of a look, man. I like it. Then of course over here we got the black spoiler unwrapped and we have the black ABS Type R bumper. So I think when everything is completely gray, we're gonna have the black, gray, black. It's gonna be a nice flow. While disassembling the car, I had to take off the roof fin, the little antenna thing, and I actually broke it. So you can see it right here. Surprise, it's just the plastic cover, but basically this is what goes inside that casing, and they have this stud made of pot metal. Yeah, so that's what pot metal looks like, and I had never encountered it before. But basically it's cast metal and it's a lot more brittle than regular metal. And it comes with this specific nut where it has like a locking assembly on the top. Well, my dumbass broke that locking assembly, and when I tried tightening it, it wouldn't tighten. So I had the bright idea of flipping over the nut and using the normal side. I was tightening it like normal, and then it started feeling loose on the top but still tight on the bottom. So I tightened it just a little bit more and then it snapped off. And just like that, instead of wanting to replace a $7 bolt, I decided to muscle it on, and now it's a $110 replacement. Anyways, live and learn. Let's get back to this. So we just removed the OEM side skirt. Now we can access the last bolt for the front fender. Now that I have the side skirt all unwrapped, it's ready to go back on the car. Interestingly enough, the removal process, you kind of have to like smack the side skirt forward and it slides off. But to get it back on the car, I prefer putting the pins in the actual side skirt and just clicking it straight in. I'll show you. Hey, hey, hey. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Well folks, after many days of taking off the wrap on the entire car, we are finally now bringing this to a close. We got the car all back to gray with the side skirt on, only on this side though, still gotta do that side. The last thing we need to unwrap is the rear bumper. Also, this is really perfect timing because we still got the gray Civic Si on here, and now the car is back to gray. What a coincidence. This is the reason why I didn't document the process on the entire car, because this is the whole thing. Just heat it, unwrap it. Oh yeah. Oh. Hell yeah. Gotta see if that's loosening. No, that'd be tightening. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta do that, man, you know. So guys, I'm pretty sure you could tell by the way I look right now. It is super late. It's 2:30 a.m. I've been unwrapping the car for under a week, over a week. I don't even know. I lost track of time, but basically around a week. And today I officially finished unwrapping the entire car. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty sick. Let me show you. So in this bag, I have all of my vinyl, and it's actually pretty heavy. I want to say this is like 15, almost 20 pounds right here. Damn. Ah, such a beautiful shade of green. Anyway, this is my car now. So we got the black ABS bumper with the black plastic dip arrow all around, and now we have the black Subaru S204 spoiler. Since I had to remove almost all of the panels on the car just to take off the wrap, I was able to fix some of the fitment issues. This side looks absolutely perfect. The bumper looks a lot better now. Before, this gap was even fatter, believe it or not. And up here, this part, this plastic and this ABS, it's known to split. So I stuck some zip ties through the tabs and I yanked that shit, and now it's flush. Almost, but it looks a lot better than before. This right here, flush. This right here is not. I have no idea what is up with this side of the car, because before I pushed in the fender and it was perfect right here, but the hood was all close, like it was literally almost touching right here. And the spacing was about the same as it is now. And then you move up here, I literally tried so hard to get perfect fitment on everything, but this is just a stubborn ass fender, and I guess the metal is bent out a little bit. It is what it is. As far as my spoiler, one of the nuts ended up breaking off, because this is legit all plastic, so it's not the most durable thing in the world, but that is a little bit of a letdown. So that side is bolted in two. This one only has one. As long as it stays on, we good. I'm still waiting for my replacement antenna, my $110 mistake because I was being an idiot. I also ended up removing my chrome delete because I plan on redoing it. But if we take a step back at the car, you know, we got the black ABS there, the black ABS there, and then we got the chrome right there matching with the silver right there. Even though there's a bunch of unpainted ABS showing and some chrome right there and there, but not in the middle, it's still pretty consistent all around, and I guess that's why it works. This is so sick, y'all. I'm actually gonna keep it like this for maybe a week or two. before I start wrapping it the new color, which I can't say. And even though it's almost 3 a.m. and I still gotta shower and knock out, I gotta meet up with Vaughn tomorrow to do a photo shoot for these hoodies. They're gonna be releasing on September 28th, which is coming up very soon, actually this week. I chose that date because it's actually my 21st birthday. So it kind of just made sense to me. And of course, like I mentioned earlier, with these hoodies, the Civic SI on the back is gray, which is perfect timing because now the car is gray again. One last look before I knock out. Man, this actually looks really cool. Anyway, good night. Good morning, y'all. We're out here with Vaughn because today we're doing a photo shoot. Yo, that looks so sick. I'm such a big fan of the gray right now, honestly. The black, I can't even see it from here. I might as well be blind. I do miss the green, but the gray just hits different, y'all. Oh my god. I'm freaking winded because I have to keep running around. There's no stairs. Once I get something from the car, I gotta run all the way around. That shit looking good. We got the hoodie on there. Yes, sir. This man's going to work. Be sure to follow Vaughn's account. You know what I'm saying? That's where all his sexy ass work is. The gravy hitting. God damn. Well folks, that's going to bring us to the end of today's video. Huge shout out to everyone that made it all the way to the end. If you haven't already and you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up because it does give us a lot of feedback. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. We are so close to 5,000. I believe currently we're at 4,820. But do your boy solid and help us get to 5K so that way we can get to 10K next. Don't be a gatekeeper. Be sure to share this channel with all your friends and family. But man, oh man, I did not expect it to take over a week to get my car unwrapped. When I go to wrap my car, I'm not going to be taking any of the parts off. I'm just going to wrap it with all the parts on the car. Some people call it lazy, but it's actually the smarter way. That way you don't break things on the car like I did to my own. And that wasn't even installing it. That was just trying to remove it so I could take off the wrap. Let's see, I broke a couple clips on the side skirts. I broke the antenna, which is like a $110 replacement. I broke my driver's side mirror, so it goes to the sides, but it doesn't go up and down, which isn't a problem to me because I literally just push it up and down with my finger now. But overall, I really can't complain because taking apart my whole car for the first time taught me so much, and now I feel like I just understand my car that much more. But on top of that, it's also really cool to see the car back in its original color. It takes me back to the beginning of Moddism. Nah, not that far back. My car used to be bone stock. But it's definitely cool because I hadn't seen it when it was gray with the S204 wing, so it's a new look for me. And I'm digging it. But although I am digging it, I'm probably going to rock it like that for a week or two, and then I'll start with a new wrap. I got the new wrap right here. This was sent out by Avery Dennison because I took the Avery Dennison wrapping course in Washington. Even though I haven't wrapped an entire car with it, the material is really easy to work with, so I think it's going to be really fun. A little sneak peek at the color. Just kidding. I'm sorry for blue balling you guys, but it's a really dope color, trust me. Now if you want to see what color it is, make sure that you're subscribed so you can see when I do the reveal. Trust me, the green went crazy, but you don't want to miss out on this one either. Also, huge shout out to Vaughn for doing the photo shoot for me today. If you guys want to see all the dope pics that he takes, be sure to follow his Instagram. One last message before we end off the video. If anyone's interested in learning more and repping Moddism to the world, be sure to go to moddism.com, link in the description below. We have an entire store filled with multiple car hoodies, many colored crew necks, plus t-shirts and accessories like flight tags and license plate frames. Can't forget the banners and decals too. That's also where we will be releasing these hoodies on September 28th, aka your boy's 21st birthday! But regardless, I promise you'll find at least 1 or 2 items on the store that you'll fall in love with. Of course, don't just take my word for it, go check out moddism.com for yourself. Don't worry, I'm not going to be doing anything crazy, it's just going to be a chill day for me, filled with cars and fun. Anyways, my modders, that's all for this video, but as always, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, and I'll catch you guys soon.